This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good morning and welcome to this morning's newscast on Kaieteur Radio. I am Kevin Smith. Let's get to the news in detail. Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo says the government is exploring whether ExxonMobil is liable for the latest flash gas compressor malfunction aboard the Liza Destiny. Dr. Jagdeo disclosed that the administration has a great interest in ensuring that this equipment malfunction is resolved. Due to the equipment failure, ExxonMobil was forced to cut its oil production. Against this backdrop, the Vice President says reduced production is a loss of output and, consequently, a loss of income and revenue. He indicated that the Ministry of Natural Resources has since dispatched a letter to ExxonMobil seeking a copy of the shareholders' agreement. This, he said, will examine whether liabilities accrue to the operator, Exxon, for non-performance or faulty performance. And now let's tell you, Guyana on Thursday lodged a complaint with the UN over the hurdles being faced by developing countries, itself included, in accessing COVID-19 vaccines at an affordable cost. This was in addition to calling out the developed community for failing to provide a committed $100 billion for climate finance by 2020. The admonishment was given by Senior Minister with responsibility for finance in the Office of the President, Dr. Ashni Singh. Dr. Singh has since lamented the hurdles being faced by small island developing states in accessing concessional financing to meet their development needs, especially in light of the targets set by the developed countries. To this end, Dr. Singh was adamant that this must be remedied urgently. In other news, an ExxonMobil contractor supporting the Stabroek Block operations has been given the green light to expand its Guyana footprint. Houston-based Schlumberger has since filed for and received the necessary approvals from the EPA for a source storage and calibration facility, which will prepare downhole tools that are used during well drilling, completion and intervention. The new infrastructure would be installed at Schlumberger's offshore services base at the east bank of Demerara and includes a liquid mud plant, dry bulk area and workshop. According to the documents submitted to the EPA, construction would take around 4 months to be completed. And moving on, the PPPC government is insistent that it will enter Guyana into an energy mix, which simultaneously pulls from gas and renewable sources. We recently highlighted that while much has been said about the proposed mix and its benefits, the public is starved on information crucial to the building of confidence in these projects, especially as it relates to the gas-to-shore endeavor. Another aspect of this energy mix that the PPP is yet to make clear is the cost. In the proposed mix, the PPP intends to focus on gas, hydro, solar, and wind. A modest projection of the cost for this mix runs in excess of $2 billion. While the PPP is yet to have a feasibility study for the gas-to-shore project, which should include the price, estimates for the undertaking hover around $1 billion. Meanwhile, sugar workers attached to the Iflut estate on the west coast of Demerara yesterday downed tools to stage a picketing exercise, calling on Gaisuco to resume wage and salary talks for the period 2019 to 2021. GAWU, in a public missive on the escalating issue, indicated that when the two bodies last met to address the issue last month, there was an unambiguous understanding that the corporation would inform the union of its position by the end of March 2021. But this was never done. According to GAWU, the union, having not heard from the sugar company on April 9, 2021, wrote the corporation seeking clarification. GAWU noted, however, that its correspondence is yet to be acknowledged. To this end, the workers held that Gaisuco was disrespectful to them and the union. And now let's tell you, Minister of Public Service Sonia Parag is encouraging Guyanese to take advantage of the 20,000 scholarships being offered through the Ministry of Public Service. Minister Parag, who was at the time speaking to NCN's Guyana Today program on Tuesday, said this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity simply because of the attractiveness of the scholarship package. She indicated that the 20,000 scholarships will not just give Guyanese an education, but it will help develop the country's human resource capacity. This, she said, is in keeping with the need for modern society, while adding that the Public Service Ministry and the Ministry of Education are integral to the process. Meanwhile, Ronald Willis, a mason of 1st Street, Alexander Village, Georgetown, is counting his lucky stars after he woke up just in time on Wednesday to save his home from being razed by a fire that started at his doorstep. Willis and his son were reportedly sleeping at the time in their one-flat wooden home when the fire started, close to 5 hours. They both quickly used a window to escape before the blaze got worse. There were speculations that the fire was maliciously set. However, Griffiths said that investigations revealed that it was caused by a faulty electrical cable running to the house, which resulted in a circuit overload. And to wrap things up, a 21-year-old fisherman, Devin Prasad, is feared dead after leaving last April 14th to fish in the Currentine River with his boat captain and 4 other crew members. Captain of the boat, the Rajni, 24-year-old Mahendradat Mukram, said that Prasad jumped overboard to beat water to chase the fish into the Seine. Shortly after, they heard Prasad calling out for help. The captain told police that he turned the boat to where Prasad was located, and as they were approaching him, the life jacket he was holding onto in the water loosened. He subsequently went under and was never seen again. An investigation is in progress. And with that, we've come to the end of this morning's newscast. I am Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.
Welcome to the